It's almost time to hand out candy to all the cute trick-or-treaters who come to your door on Halloween. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make these 4 easy and cute treat holders. Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. I am Karen Hashik and I'm so happy to be participating in the 31 Days of Halloween celebration at Stampendous. Be sure to click the link in my description to go to Stampendous to see all of the Halloween inspiration there and to find out how you can win prizes as well. I've created 4 easy trick-or-treat containers, and I'm going to be talking about each one individually and how I made them. But here's a quick look at each one. I have used new stamps from Stampendous on each of these 4 different containers. I'm going to be showing you each one individually, but I thought I would just show you the product first. This is a cute set called Batty Cat, and I used both the cat and the bat in one of the holders we're going to look at today. There are several clear sets, so as you can see they have been used. This one is called Little Monsters, and it's got these cute little monsters and fun sentiments. I've got my eye on you, creep it for real, and I did use that set as well. I love this set in particular. It is called Spooky Wishes, and it's got some really fun Halloween sentiments. You are spooktacular, boo to you, happy trick-or-treat, too cute to spook. So I've used many of these sentiments also in the projects that I'm sharing today. And then this one is a metal stencil from Dreamweaver Stencils and Stampendous, and it's called Spiderweb, and I use that on several of the treat holders that I'm going to be sharing today. The first one that I'm going to show you how to do is this one, and it is called a bagalope, because you're taking an envelope and creating a little bag. And I do have in the description a link to the blog post and video that showed me how to do this. I had not seen it before, and it's really cute and easy to do. Almost all of us have A2 envelopes, and so it is easy to change an A2 envelope into a treat holder. So I have templates for each of the different ones I'm going to show you, and I created this as a template. It's an A2 envelope. It's a craft one, which I liked better for Halloween. So in the description I also have a link to some craft envelopes if you don't have any, but of course you can use your white. So the steps are, and I'll show you, we're going to tape down securely the envelope to close it. And we are going to cut off the top just a little bit, and then we're going to score at 1/2 inches all the way around, and then we're going to fold those scores in to create the little box. So again, I am going to first tape down the envelope to seal it securely. So I even drew some lines on here. You want to go all the way across, including those side things, and get it closed securely. And of course you could lick it, but as Dawn showed in her video, it actually is better to just use a tape runner or something to, really make sure it's securely closed. So now on all areas of that, it is securely closed. And then I am going to cut just the very top off, so just a little bit off the top. And now I'm going to score at a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. You could use this one, but I'm finding that I'm getting a much firmer, it's going through a lot of layers, so I'm preferring to use my tonic tool here to do that at a 1/2 inch. think that's going to matter that it went out because that's going to be on the folded side. And so we're going to open it up. First we're going to fold those lines. And then you slide your hands in, and we are creating a little box with those lines that we have just created. And then you take that little triangle that's at the bottom and attach that with a glue dot or some secure method of securing it, and you have created a little box that you can put candy in. So here's the one that I have finished. I have taken a piece of orange cardstock, 4.5 by 3.5, and I have sponged black ink through the spider stencil and stamped and cut out the cute bat and stamped happy trick-or-treating. This top is 2 inches by 1 inch, scored at 1 inch, and then you take a little punch and you punch out a semicircle on both sides, and you tie a ribbon to secure it. And of course the most important part, I hope you can see that, is a bunch of candy inside there for trick-or-treaters. The second one that I'm going to show you is really simple to do. I have used a My Favorite Things square stitched with rounded corners die just to die cut an attractive square for this. And then all I did was take a craft knife and cut a 2-inch line there that the candy slides into. And of course that would depend on what kind of candy you want to put in there. Once again, I've used a cute Batty Cat and stamped You Are Fangtastic and a bat. And I did want to mention that I'm not much of a colorer, but what coloring I did on each of these, I did with Nuvo glitter markers. They're really fun to add a little bit of color and sparkle to the eyes and the nose and the teeth, and that's what I use to color on all of the little trick-or-treat animals in my projects. So again, that was very easy to do and could be done quickly and make a lot of fantastic treat holders for you. I have also done 2 different tag treat holders, very easy to do. This one has one of those cute little critters and Trick or Treat, and I excuse me, die cut the squares with Lil Inker dies. I love to add the stitch details on there. On this side it says Creep It For Real, another cute monster, another yellow square, and of course more candy in there. This is a ribbons that I found at, I believe, Michael's, and it says Happy Halloween and Trick or Treat. To make this is very simple. Just cut a couple tags. I chose measurements of 2 7/8 by 7, and you're going to punch that hole and cut a little triangle, I guess, out of the corner to make it look like a tag. So there's 2 tags on there, and then the bottom is 7 inches long by 4 inches wide, and we have scored from each side at 2 inches and 2 inches, and from this side at 1/2 inch is scored on both sides. Then you cut out a little triangle at those intersections, and all you're going to do is fold this up and fold that up, and you create a little box there on both sides. So you can see that this is what you folded up from that piece, and then the tags were attached to the other sides of that little box. So super easy to do, 5-minute project. Fill it with candy, do a little stamping, and you've got another, this time bigger, trick-or-treat box that you can share. And here's my last easy tag project. I have taken a piece of cardstock 10 by 3.5. In this case I chose some colored cardstock that has Halloween images on. I scored it at 3.5 and folded it up, and that's the little pocket that is there. So inside the pocket is where you put your candy, and I used some good strong tape along the sides. Again, I have trimmed a little top off there, a little triangle off, and used a little of that Happy Halloween ribbon. In this case I stapled it on. I die cut another one of those stitched rounded squares, and I sponged in another butterfly, spider web. I stamped I've got my eye on you and Too Cute to Spook, and another one of those cute monsters from Stampendous. So there are my 4 easy tag boxes that you can, trick-or-treat boxes that you can make. Stampendous is celebrating 31 days of Halloween all month long, and I sure had fun using their great stamps and stencils to make the treat holders I shared. I hope you will give them a try. If you found this video in October of 2018, be sure to click on the link in my description for more Halloween inspiration, and maybe even win a great prize from Stampendous. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing, and thanks too for helping me share the joy of creativity.